best, my dear students. Hope all of you are nice. And your first periodic test been over. And what I feel that we have actually opened a link on a particular days. And being math teachers, I am asking you that most probably all of you have checked your math copies, math papers, your mistakes. You have rectified your mistakes, etc., etc. And after that, I've given you certain assignments. I think you people are doing or have done already. And that time I've told this, in that particular assignments I've given you these particular ideas that these particular assignments I will check during a doubt class when I'm going to ask you. That time you will have to produce. Okay, and then afterwards I will check your copies, and that way you people are going to get 5 plus 5 10 marks on your copies as well as on your projects. So be prepared during after this winter vacations. It will open for us, not for you. We are going to school there from 4th onwards, and that time we will get the out classes, and during that out class I will just go through that particular things. So be prepared. So that time should not be say that yes, my things not been prepared, give 1 or 2 days time, I am out of station still. No, that particular things I will not accept. Okay, so now today I am going to start a new lessons. The rest of the part of the annual examinations I am going to finish one by one, and I shall try to finish by the end of January or the first week of February definitely. Now today I am going to start time and works. Time and work is actually nothing but a sort of unitary method, and only one exercise is there, and that particular exercise I am going to finish only 2 or 3 classes. Okay, so here in time and work, the problems which I have selected from exercise 13a, the first question it is question number 2. What it says that Ravi can do a piece of work in 12 hours, whereas Raman is doing the works in 15 hours. Okay, both will do the work, same works, and how many hours they will finish. So for this particular things, what is actually the concept that first of all you have to find that 1 hours or 1 day's works in both the cases, Ravi and Raman. And then afterward you will have to add, and that one will going to give you Ravi and Raman's 1 day work or 1 hour's work. And from there you have to find that in how many days they will finish the work. I'm going to solve the questions on the board. Just go through it, try to get the concepts, and few questions more I'm going to solve. And with that particular questions, you have, with the help of that particular questions, you will have to finish the complete lessons. Okay, so let us start questions number 2 from exercise 13a. Ravi in 12 days do 1 work, not a work. Therefore, Ravi in 1 day do how much works? 1 by 12 work. In 12 days he is doing that much of work. In 1 day less works means it is divisions. Similarly, Raman in 15 days do 1 work. So therefore Raman in 1 day do how much works? 1 by 15 works. Therefore Ravi and Raman in 1 day do how much works? Ravi's 1 day works and Raman 1 day works. If we add, then Ravi and Raman's 1 day work will come, which is equal to 1 by 12 plus 1 by 15. And the LCM of both of these two is LCM of both of these two is 60. Okay, 60 is the LCM. 60 is the LCM. So 12 5 are 64, which is equal to 9 by 60. Okay, and this one is equal to, if we cut, it will come as 3 by 20. This is a 9, 3 to the 20. So therefore you can say, I am writing that side, so therefore you can say in other words 3 by 20. Therefore in other words you can say that 3 by 20 works done by Ravi and Raman in one day. Please try to understand, this is a very important steps. Okay, 3 by 20 works is done by this Ravi and Raman in one day. So therefore one work done by this Ravi and Raman is divided 1 divided by 3 by 20, which is equal to 20 by 3. And this one will be equal to 6 2 by 3 days. 6 2 by 3 days. Okay. So with these particular questions, I am going to try to give you the concepts. I have told you that first of all you have to find Ravi and Raman's one day work. Then afterwards, if you are going to add Ravi and Raman's one day work, then it will going to give you Ravi and Raman's, if they will do the work in one day, they are going to finish this much work. Now a very important, I have told you that this is very important work. So this much work done by Ravi and Raman in one day. So one work, what is the meaning of one work? Complete work. Okay, so complete works done by them is this much. So what is the relation between these two? It is nothing but the reciprocal. So Ravi and Raman's one day works, after finding the one day works, then the total works, it is 3 by 20. It is 3 by 20. Then in the rest of the questions, I am not going to do that much of details. So after finding one day works, if they will finish the works together, then how many days they will finish? You have to find the reciprocals. That much of detailing will not required. Now suppose if I am going to write the reciprocals, the things will come to your mind that why reciprocal? Due to this only the reciprocals. That is, again I repeat, that Ravi and Raman's one day works you have to find. Then the complete works, that is one works done by them in how many days? The reciprocals of this much of work. So conclusions, final conclusions, find one day work and then add, that one will be the together's one day work, and then reciprocals, the one day works, one works will be done by them in that much of days. This is actually the concept. Okay, keep it in mind. Now, next questions. Next question. Next questions which I have selected here is questions number Questions number 5. Questions number 5. Now, in spite of two persons, Ravi and Raman is there in question number 2. Now, the question number 5, 3 persons are there. And their name is A, B, and C. Please go through the questions. You will find that A, B, and C can do a piece of work in 10 days, 12 days, and 15 days. If they will finish the works together, then in how many days they will finish? So, in spite of 2 persons, now it is here 3 persons. Okay, this is the reason that I have selected these questions, that what is the difference between 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 persons. So A, I am going to start now. So A in 10 days, 10 days do how much was? 1 work. So therefore A in 1 day do how much works? 1 by 10 works. Similarly B in 12 days, I think, no? In 12 days. 12 days do how much works? 1 work. So B in 1 day do how much works? 1 by 12 work. and C in 15 days do how much works? 1 work. So C in 1 day doing how much works? 1 by 15 works. So therefore A plus B plus C in 1 day in one day do how much works? Addition of these three marks. 1 by 10, 1 by 12 and 1 by 15. So again the 16 is the LCM. So 10 6 are, 12 5 are, 4 are, which is equal to 6 plus 4 15. 15 by 60, which is equal to 1 by 4. So therefore I am writing here, as I have told you, that A plus B plus C do the or finish the work in how many days? 4 days only. Okay? Or 4 days or 4 hours, whatever it is. If it is given in hours, you have to write their hours. If it is given as days, you can write their days. Okay, here it is given days. So I have written here days. The next questions which I have selected here, questions number 6, the very next questions. Yes, not exactly the same as that of questions number 1 or 5. Now question number 6, it is a little bit different. What way it is different? A can do a piece of work in 24 hours. A can do a piece of work in 24 hours. B can do it in 16 hours. And 3 persons again are there. And A, B, C together can finish the works in 8 hours. In how many hours C can do it alone? That is, here also A, B, C's different works it is not given. A, in how many hours they are finished. B, in how many hours going to finish the works. And C is not given. In spite of C, it is given A plus B plus C is in such and such hours finish that particular work. So from A plus B plus C, if you are going to subtract A plus B's 1 day work, obviously A plus B plus C's 1 day work from A plus B plus C 1 day work. If we subtract A plus B's 1 day work, then C's 1 day work will come. After getting C's 1 day work, you just find out the reciprocals, the number of hours for C, you can find out. Okay, let us start. What I am telling you, what way I am explaining you, you just listen that particular things very nicely, and then you will not find such type of difficulties. Okay. Okay. So let us start. In 24 hours, question number 6. A in 24 hours do 1 work. So A in 1 hours do how much work? 1 by 12 work. B in 16 hours do how much work? 1 hour. So B in 1 hour do how much work? 1 by 16 work. So let us try to find out A plus B's 1 day work. Okay, because A plus B's 1 day work, you have to subtract from A plus B plus C's 1 day work. So let us try to find out. Let us finish this paragraph. So A plus B's 1 day work will be equal to 1 by 12 plus 1 by 16. Okay, and what I feel, LCM will be 48, which is equal to 7 by 48. Okay. Now A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C in how many hours finishing the works? Obviously very less than that of A and B's. So it is 8 hours only. 8 hours only, because A plus B plus C, all these three peoples are actually working together. Definitely A's hours and B's hours, it will be less than that. So in 48 hours, do how much works? One work. So therefore A plus B plus C in 1 hours do how much works? 1 by 48 works. Okay? Not 48 but 8 it is given. 8 work. So therefore C in 1 hour do how much works? How much works? A plus B plus C's 1 hour's work minus A plus B's 1 hour work. Okay, so this type of detailing will require, which is equal to 7 by 48. 7 by 48 minus 1 by 8. Okay, now 48 is the LCM. 48 is the LCM, which is equal to 7 minus 6, which is equal to 1 by 48. So therefore C do the work in how much hours? The reciprocal of this, which is equal to 48 hours. Okay, so this is about question number 6. So you are finding that more or less the concept is same. Okay, 1 hours or 1 day's work you have to find, and then afterwards you have to just start the things. Now the next questions which now I have selected is questions number 8. Questions number 8. Okay. Questions number 8. Questions number 8. The same procedures, but obviously you will find that the difference is there. Questions number 8. A and B can finish a piece of work in 16 days and 12 days. A started the work at it for 2 days. A and B together start the works, and in between A left the works due to some illness or some problems. He was then, acha, it is something wrong. A and B can finish a piece of work 16 and 12 days. It is given A in 16 days finish the works, B in 12 days finish the works. A already started the works, B not been joined there. After 2 days, B joined there. Then in how many days they will finish the works? Okay, that is these 2 days and rest of the works by A plus B, in how many days they are finished, then together. Okay, then let us start. Question number 8. A in 16 days, do 1 work. So A in 1 day do how much works? 1 by 16 works. Similarly, B in, okay, let us try to find out the B 2 days work, A's 2 days works, because he is actually in the beginning going to do 2 days work. Okay, 2 days he has actually finished some work. So A in 2 days, here it is division, so it will be multiplications, 2 by 16. So which is equal to 1 by 8 works already been finished. Out of 1 work, 1 by 8 works been finished. How much works it is left? So work left will be will be equal to 1 minus 1 by 8. Already finished. So 7 by 8 work it is been left. And this work is actually have to finish by A plus B. Okay. So now let us think about B. Now B in 12 days, A in 16 days doing the work, and B little bit efficient, going to finish the works in 12 days, not in 16 days. So B is more efficient than that of A. So B in 12 days do one work. So therefore B in 1 day do how much works? 1 by 12 work. Now let us try to find out A plus B is 1 day work. Therefore A plus B's 1 day work is how much? A's 1 day work and B's 1 day work. A's 1 day work is 1 by 16 and B's 1 day work is 1 by 12. And 16 and 12 LCM, definitely it is 48, I think so. 3 is equal to 7 by 48. So A plus B in 1 day doing this much of work. So now in the reverse directions you will have to write all these things. Therefore 7 by 48 work done by A plus B in 1 day. So one work done by A plus B, because this much of works they will have to finish, 7 by 8. So for that purpose I have written this way, this much of work done by A plus B in 1 day, one work in how many days, this much work is how many, because this much of work is been left. So one work being done by this particular A plus B divisions, that is 1 divided by 7 by 48, that is 48 by 7 days. So therefore how much work it is left? 7 by 8. So 7 by 8 work done by A plus B in how many days? 48 by 7 into 7 by 8. 7 cancels, 6 in 6 days. Rest of the works done by these two peoples in 6 days. But before that A already used 2 days. So total days will be how much? So therefore total days, previously 2 days, now 6 days is equal to 8 days. Okay, so this is about today's class. Okay, next few things, next few questions I will discuss in the next class. Okay, till then it is sufficient.